Hi, everybody.
So I started blasting now.
Wow, Lee.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
I know what you're talking about.
I would never talk about anything inappropriate.
Whoa.
We don't do that in this house.
Yeah, literally.
In my good
Look,
Christian.
in this house, we're
Sephiroth
swallowed.
choking me?
We
Never.
don't spit in this household.
That's right.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Light and Conquer's Age of Maya, where we swallow, we don't spit.
That's right.
Spitting's for quitters.
That's nasty, bro. Coat your tongue.
Think about all that protein. So,
It's also gluten free.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. I'm playing Maevis Smith.
let's recap.
Made my written.
Wait, no, how do we do this again? Introductions and recap, right? Yes. We got Maevis, we got Root Strike, Rexis, Barklee, Ash, Jackie.
That's us.
That is us. God.
So, a little bit ago,
Oh, God.
what had happened?
What?
As-
He's abandoned us.
You guys were doing the best that you can in this investigation, trying to figure out who done did it. And we got some clues, we got some red herrings, we found a bag full of flour, we found a rejection letter for something. We learned that there was some... I hate how my mind said it. Elemental residue on the door. Coming into the building.
I'm sure.
It was coming over.
It's like a weird
All up in
genie
that
man,
building.
instead of a couch, it's a building that gets
Oh
him
my
off.
god.
That was the craziest laugh.
Welcome to the Thursday.
Welcome to the stream, guys!
Hi.
It's just.
We were talking about really weird, funny stuff earlier, so that's why we were
Yeah.
giggling inside.
We're giggly
Like
bitches.
Sephiroth and
So,
Cal.
We were talking about Final Fantasy characters, guys.
Who
That's
do
all you
you-
need to know.
That's all you
Who do you think did it?
The husband.
We're leaning mostly
leaning
to the
towards
husband.
that.
Like the husband is definitely on there, but we just don't know who he colluded with.
I still
I'm not
think
joking.
it's...
I
As a
still-
player, but as a character, Rexis is just damn sure it's the goblin.
Not Rosebud.
I would like to continue talking to the goblin.
Barklee still doesn't like the husband.
You do see that Cinna and Buns, as you guys are within
He
this,
smells wrong.
this broken and shattered theater, as chairs are all over the place. The left side of the building's kind of collapsed inward. There's blood on the some of the instruments, on the curtains.
Yeah, like that arterial
yeah.
spray you were talking about.
And as you guys
No, right?
are approached by the fake Corgi, Cinna and Buns, they look at you. So
you have to do the accents, obviously.
Alright, see, we're going to gather up all the suspects and you as detectives. We appointed you as detectives. We discussed it amongst ourselves and we decided that you decided to agree. So, as fellow deputy detectives,
Do we get a badge?
I want a badge.
yeah, obviously, they snap their fingers and Cinna runs to a bag, goes and grabs plastic little bags, badges, and each one of them says, share. I need a pun with sheriff.
Sheriff.
Sheriff on it. And
yeah.
Cinnamon, thank you, Cinnamon, for helping me there. That you guys, it doesn't have like a pin or anything. You literally have to just hold it on.
It's like perfect.
I will not be accepting that.
So hands every single one of you guys one.
I'm not gonna take it.
Rexis takes that and he's just like, you can say this. And like, just like every time it's like,
Dr. Boo.
I'm not going to
You're
join
gonna
the ranks
float
of
it
a
in my
media
chest.
cult.
It's just like Iron Man emblem
he
going on.
just like flexes
It's
and it
plastic.
holds
It's not metal.
It's,
Okay.
it's plastic,
Yeah.
not metal.
That's
So,
good.
because plastic is a thing in this world now.
Microplastics, yay!
It could be polymeric, you know, like long. Yeah, I'm not nerd out. I mix?
It is made out of tree sap. So,
Virtue.
Organic. Nice.
as you guys have a minute to discuss amongst yourselves,
The sheriff badge is made out of bark.
100%. What do we do, guys?
I mean, I would like to continue just talking to the goblin once I choose this.
I kind of want to talk. Well, I don't know if I can.
And the fairy.
Yeah, the fairy. I want to talk to that damn pixie.
Okay.
You said pixie, sprite, fairy.
Yeah, it's the same thing because
Okay.
there's a difference, and I am racist and don't know them.
Because I know it.
Pixies wear less clothes.
It's not an hour, but it's 10 minutes. Or no, 11
Pixies are
minutes.
smaller than fairies as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a size.
I want to talk to Jackie's mom.
So 11 minutes it'll fit.
All right. As you cast
Ooh.
identify on the bag.
Baggy.
Okay.
In the baggy. Baggy of white powder.
So, the baggie of white powder, like you had your suspicions, this was a the word escaped me. It was
Baggy. Sneaky powder.
yes, a bag of sneaky powder. It was a specific magic item. It's escaping me right now, but it's supposed to be like a trickster thing where you throw it on someone and they irresistibly just start sneezing and
Oh,
coughing.
sneezing powder.
Yeah. But has been remodified to hold a whole bunch of flour. There is residue in that bag for a trace of poison.
Is it similar by nature to
You
what
feel that it
probably poison?
might be, but unfortunately your identify can't detect that.
That's can it go back to the
Did you have some company?
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I'm sorry. When we went to the rafters earlier, you said that there were no ropes that were cut or anything. Like, as if, like, her body was, like, dangling or anything.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to remind everyone that whenever I discussed, because last game, I rolled medicine and I rolled really high, and I got a lot of information about that specific poison. So I had some knowledge of that. Just wanted to remind everybody. But
Did
yeah.
you share?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I would have pulled you guys aside, especially.
it was that the poison. Once it kills you, it tricks the body. It tricks magic into believing that the body is fully dead and cannot be revived.
You also told me like what it was derived from or something.
Was
like
it
something
the
about
fast?
Death
roots
Crush.
or something?
Was
Yeah.
it a fast-acting
Death Crush.
poison, or... Jackie, do you remember if it was a fast-acting poison?
The poison itself wouldn't kill someone. It's just if you die from something, it convinces the body.
Oh, so she didn't die from poisoning then.
But she also didn't die from the fall.
Here.
She was dead before.
She was dead before the fall.
before
Yes.
And she had no cuts or bruises or anything on her? Like
I mean,
healed
aside from
bruises.
the
Did we,
fall.
when we checked
I thought
that,
we
did she
saw-
have any bruises that looked like they were healing though?
I thought you saw like an injection.
You saw the stab wound.
The
Yeah.
injection is from the poison, but the
Wait,
poison
wait.
may not have killed her.
You
Fuck!
said there's a stab wound?
There is a stab wound where something stabbed her. And they-
Stab?
Which is what we assumed
not
was the
inject?
delivery
Yes.
mechanism for poison, yes?
And we let the husband leave, and the husband was armed.
I'm telling you, it's a fucking husband.
Wait,
Sorry,
husband
I'm not
in
cussing.
the-
I'm holding my
husband's
my spyglass up.
You can cuss all you want.
Yeah, but my
Can
mom
we turn the fan down just like a
is
notch?
not here.
Jeremiah, keep your fan.
She would have been outside, I think,
Not
trying
even
to.
close.
Which one?
Yeah.
That one. The
The little
That
one?
wouldn't
or the
care
long
if you
one?
cuss.
the little one.
I'm, still kid.
Okay, so... Fuck. I did not realize that it was a stab wound. I thought you meant it was an injection.
I guess I will.
How
I
deep
will
is...
look at the party though. The whole party.
Who inspected the body? How deep was the stab?
I did.
Was it a sword or a knife?
Because you guys had such a high medicine check, from your perspective, it looks like a knife.
A
It was
knife.
a knife.
You would know that too. You're a sneaky stabber.
I
It
have
would be smaller
daggers
than
and
your
shit.
dagger.
Yeah. Okay.
So more of a dirk.
So I'm going to hold out one of my daggers because I still had it out because I did not put it back in. I think.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm going to say it's smaller than one of these.
So would like maybe the size of a knife that a goblin would use? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but the husband might have been involved.
Where he left?
He was
right?
upstairs though. She died
I
from the
thought he
stab.
ran out.
No, he was in his
Really?
box.
Yeah.
He was in his box when her
No,
body
I mean,
fell.
I know he came down and he was like crying, but then I thought he left.
No, everybody, all the suspects are
Everyone
still
is
The
still
whole
here.
theater is.
They wouldn't
locked
let
down.
anybody leave. The
How is the
Where is
husband
he?
looking during all this?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's been crying the entire time. He's
Is
not
he
been
still
bothering.
okay?
I need to talk to the
Yeah.
husband.
Yeah, he's-
over top of her body, just crying.
It might be for Pixie's flight.
The flight is the thing. I believe we're still talking to the goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is once about 10, 11 minutes, maybe 12 minutes happens, and then Rushari and Calcifer converse amongst themselves. The eyes turn from gray again to blue. And then we'll look at each of the party members, like stare at them until it's uncomfortable. It will like someone's looking at me, and then you know kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
And then he's gonna go like this, and then he's gonna walk towards the corner.
We'll be right back. I really did enjoy chatting with you.
Okay.
Can I ask one more question? I'm so sorry.
Yeah. What's up?
Did it? I mean, you're pretty sneaky. You probably overhear a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Was she a bitch? Did anyone hate her?
Who?
Did you hate her? The queen. Who hated her? I mean,
No, yes, and no.
oh. Do you know who hated her?
Nobody?
Impossible. She's a queen.
There is no way an elf queen was not hated by someone on the council.
Look, don't
Have
look
you
at me.
ever met an elf? They're insufferable.
Look, don't look at me. I just like climbing up on the food chain.
Good to know. You know, don't we all though? Don't we all?
That felt like the truth.
Don't we all? Okay, well,
That's Jess saying that.
so
By the way.
surprised nobody's cast his own truth or anything like that.
we're not paladins, bro.
Yeah, none of us.
I don't have any
None of us
spells.
are paladins or
spells.
clerics.
I was like, do I have this? I don't.
None of us have.
If I had that spell, I would
Without
totally
people are a
use it.
lot more painful.
And if I don't have it prepared.
Also, what race is Mr. Queen? Like D&D race, sorry.
Like a high elf?
They would be. They're fail, so they'll be an
Galadriel?
Eldoran. Yeah.
Galadriel?
Yeah.
As I'm.
Okay.
Okay. So. Okay. We're gonna go converse with your friend real quick. All right.
Wait, you have friends?
The
As in-
pixie. Are you and the pixie not friends?
Oh yeah. Everyone's my friend, obviously.
Oh, everyone's your friend.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Interesting. Where were you, by the way, when the elementals were attacking?
I'm gonna point at the cops, the dogs, and be like, "They're your friends."
Yeah.
Where were you when
You
they...
were just talking such shit about them before.
Yeah. I talk shit about everybody. Talk shit about you.
Oh, trust me, I know.
You mammal.
Oh shit! That fucking hurt so bad.
That's why.
Fuck off.
That's why I'm so good. What?
My question, where were you when the elementals were attacking?
Over
I
there.
didn't see you.
Points to
Where's
the
he-
chairs where they were sitting
That's
at.
so funny, I didn't see you. It was almost like you were invisible.
That's a weird way to say things.
Yes, it is. I suppose you could say that. I'm sorry. I just have a weird way of talking, I guess.
Yeah, y'all are weird. I'm gonna go juggle things that can hurt me now. Bye. Yes, Rexis.
Upon seeing Rune Strike do the head nod thing, Rex is gonna turn to Igla and be like, "Well, as titillating as this conversation is, it seems my companions need me. I'll be hanging on to this for sure.
Okay.
And next time I'm in the Shadowfell, I'll be sure to give you a ring."
Please do. And whoever was the culprit, just
Wait, what?
whoever was the culprit in this. I don't know if you want to keep the body or not.
The queen's body?
Yeah. No, the culprit of who did this. No, my necromancy days are over. No, it's fine. Never mind. Nothing.
Do you want the body?
No, I'm trying to new path. No dead bodies this time.
Are you sure? Like, we can make this happen.
Okay, dead body.
No, not dirty girl. Like, and like he just like gives her that like kind of thing, and then heads over to Runcheck.
I didn't know we were gonna.
Yeah, I should
We'll walk over to
I should consider some voice acting for some spicy novels.
Yes.
We'll walk over to Runcheck as well, and then we'll speak with the pixie. When I'm talking with him now, I do have the pixie in like the corner of my eye the whole time, so that you don't get to away.
Got it. Okay. Okay. They're all in your corner.
Oh, I'm gonna show them the letter, and I'll explain what it is. That it's. I don't really read this language, but I noticed that it's somebody that's.
Yeah, I can read all the languages.
They say that it's some sort of important things that was written by looking at the goblin and then but disapproved by, and then I'll look at Eagle Lady.
I started a horrible
Yeah.
Technically, Ryan did.
And then I will also show the show the powder. I'm doing this in a whisper as much as I can, at least for own. I'll try for them only to get.
Stage whisper.
And then I will show the baggie as well as it's a bag of sneezing powder, but it's now being held with about 10 pounds of flour, but it's like a small bag. And it has the residue of the poison. Where was it? It's by where the goblin and the pixie was standing invisible.
Okay. As soon as he says that, Jackie would be like, "Can I see it?"
You just go like this.
Because you said see that.
Can I hold it? Can I inspect it?
You need to close your eyes if you want to hold it.
I got some pops.
I'm snagging it from him and handing it to Jackie.
That's his go like, haha.
Oh, okay.
I literally just snatch it and hand it to Jackie.
He's been infected by.
He's trying to make a joke. A real bad joke.
Okay.
He can't understand the humor. At
Yeah.
Rude, don't quit your day job.
We'll get there, bud. We'll get there.
Jackie, what is it exactly now?
I feel like Rexis would hardly
can I roll a
laugh.
medicine check?
Yes, you can,
And
absolutely.
see if it's
He's gonna look at
the same
he's gonna
kind
look
of
by the chest
poison?
plate. It's like,
Or
Chef, I did
because
great.
he wasn't able to determine that, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
That it's poisonous residue?
Yes,
or-
the poisonous residue. He's not able to determine what type of poison it is.
Okay.
Correct.
21!
Yeah, it
So
definitely. There are some granule. I'm not sure what the terminology would be, but like there is residue of one very white powder mixed with another white powder, trying to disguise that this is just a bag of flour for whatever purposes a prankster would need them. But on top of it was that poison.
Well, if
That
it is
poison.
a former liquid, it would probably would have made it slightly paste. If it's a granular, you could probably tell the difference between granule sizes
grain
and like
size,
composition.
Okay.
But
it
Who
would
would cut
been
their flour
the
with meth?
He would Calver will interject. Was like, the powder in the inside tastes like flour, so I don't think that's too much change. I think it's just used to hide the poison.
But I can tell that it is the same death crush?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bag is small, and it said that it is a sneezing powder bag, but it was repurposed to hold 10 pounds of flour, which will
It's
not
definitely the
fit
goblin.
in here. So I think they just did that so they can hide it lower in the bag. And no one will just notice it by just looking at it.
I'm gonna let everybody know that I'm gonna like inspect it and be like, yeah, this is death crush. This is that. This is the same. Poison.
You said this is where the goblin and the pixie were, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to go talk to that pixie. I don't want to catch it.
Yep. That feels
They
scary.
might be accomplices.
I do believe. Okay, I'm saying this slowly. I do believe that there's more involved than just one, though. What did you think about Lady Igla?
Definitely a top.
What useful information did you glean?
Oh, that the majority of the council is inept, and that really it's like they're like nepotism. Like they literally got their jobs from the twins, and like most of them don't seem to know what the fuck they're doing. And like that's saying something. It seems that nobody really got along. Everybody seems to be butting heads, and everybody is kind of trying to assert their own power. But the only one whose agenda was actually getting through was the Queen's. So she had definitely had a list of enemies. So the motives are there, but
Very well then, Jackie. Why don't you go speak with the pixie, and I'll catch up with you. Okay. When she leaves. What do you think of Jackie's mom? I'm not trying to
Do it.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but
she
what
does.
better cover is there to be a part of a conspiracy, and then you're sitting right next to one of your children that you know is going to be investigating the murder? I'm not trying to be a bitch just because I have mommy and daddy issues. And probably you have mommy and daddy issues, but
I love my family.
why the
Lee
fuck are you
doesn't
in
have mommy and
adventure?
daddy issues at all.
I love my family.
I've
They
already
just-
seen my
Okay,
Oh,
you
no.
don't think that you guys
Just
are
on-
biased then.
I
Wonderful.
love my family, but they're all dead.
You are very lucky.
I
It
am
was
the last
born in
of
a
my
vat.
Once again, can you not brag right now? We're trying to have a discussion.
I mean, biases aside, you never really know who a person is.
What did she say about Ruby? We all know she shit talks.
She did talk some shit about Ruby as well.
What did she say about Ruby?
That she is trying to expand her domains and sphere of influence, trying to get things all the way out to the ocean, but it hasn't really passed because it's not in the interest of the council.
Was it not in the interest of the Queen, though?
Certainly not. That would increase their power and diminish the power of the elves.
I'm gonna look over at Jackie, make sure she's not like watching. I'm gonna. I honestly think her mother is a suspect. I'm not saying she did the final blow, but she might be involved. I really hate to say that. And if I'm wrong, then I will allow Jackie to. Oh fuck! You know what does Jackie like that I don't like? We normally like the same things.
Hugging.
I will let each of you hug me if I'm wrong. Okay? Which I hope I'm wrong.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Rexis immediately puts out his hand.
Yeah, I know, it's me too.
Fine, fine.
You have so many hands to
I don't even like shaking hands. It's like
Make
almost
sure
like
you say
hugging.
including Jackie.
Very well.
including Jack.
I do think one of us needs to go talk to Jackie's mother. Me and one other person as a witness to make sure I'm not being too mean to her.
So, Jess,
Yeah.
you are speaking with Wintristry, the pixie.
The pixie.
I
Yes.
think Jackie's mother is supposed to go.
I mean,
So I'm gonna walk over to the pixie and be like,
Yeah, you guys go to the little corner. You see the corner. You kind of asking them questions over and over, like, "I was sitting over there. No, I don't have a treat for you. No." And as you approach,
Oh, Kazuha got treats.
sure they do. What do you do?
I'm going to say, everything okay here? Do you need some help? To Senna, I guess.
Cinna will look. No, everything's fine. See, we're doing everything by the book, for the book, to the book. Wait. They're not guilty, unless they are. Did you do it?
No.
I believe you. You smell truthful.
Thank you. A shower. I don't know.
Shower.
Now that I know
To
you
my
showered,
body
you could have
wash.
washed the evidence away.
I showered earlier today. I have not showered since you've seen me in the past few minutes.
Water is a threat to all.
Makes sense.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Okay.
I agree.
You can wash away.
Round.
You can wash away their, their markings. You know what I'm saying?
Then you have to run around outside and rub around again.
Yeah,
otherwise
you got to get your
it's gonna
scent back.
smell right.
So as Silicon just sits there and just eavesdrops in your conversation, what are you doing?
I'm going to offer Senna a treat because I will reach in my bag and be like, "Here you go.
Eat it.
You've done a wonderful job. Hope you know that. You mind if I help?
Yes.
You do mind?
I disagree.
No.
Cool." And then I'm gonna look at the pixie and be like, "Hey."
So. Can I go now? Like.
I don't think so.
They're all dead. Can I go now?
She still is asking some questions of you.
Okay. Yeah. What are you doing here? You're asking questions too? What's up?
I'm just seeing what's up. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, well. Okay.
Who would have gained the most by her dying?
I don't know. That's the other people.
Okay, that doesn't help me much. I'm asking you.
Look, I'm not even like an actual council person.
You're not?
No, I just got appointed because I do funnies.
You do funnies.
Yeah. I pretty much just won the Fey lottery and then got
What are
thrust
you-
into responsibility I don't want to have.
Okay. Alright. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I kind of relate to that, so I get it. I was born into a world that, is expecting a lot of me, and I don't necessarily want that.
Well,
So I get it. Cool. Great talk, man. I'm gonna say, alright, well, I mean, did you see anything? Did you
I
see
saw it play. It was boring.
Did you see any of your council members or anybody getting up and down or whatever? And
Yeah. I saw Igla go get food. I saw Ruby go get wine. I saw them going to the back.
Them going to the back?
The couple.
What couple?
The hairy armpits or the elves.
They went to the back?
Well, yeah. At one point.
When did that happen?
Oh, before the show.
Before the show, okay.
Yes.
Ah, interesting.
I want to go talk to the husband when we get a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, and since I would guess we were up there with Ash, that's what.
Everybody did something. I don't know. I'm not their keeper.
Well, I mean, look, I'm just trying to see what everybody saw. And you actually have helped me. So thank you.
Oh,
that helps.
Okay, good. I will. Well, I'm glad.
Your buddy, by the way, was telling me some of his funnies that he's been doing and
No, he
stuff.
thinks he's funny, but he's not.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me some of your funnies. I'll tell you some of mine. Don't know. I didn't actually laugh like
No,
that.
you didn't.
Fine, I did.
Well, so there was a school of dragonflies that once I tied up all their wings and then just made one giant fly wing so they all looked like a fly because they're dragonflies, but when they were flying into a dragon's den because it was a fly on a dragonflies.
That's actually pretty funny. I like that.
I
That's
also made a whole bunch of adventurers lose their mouths. That
Oh,
was-
yeah?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Oh, it was a powder.
Powder?
Yeah, you like rub powder on them and you throw it when they're sleeping. It's really easy when they snore because and you throw it in their mouth.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense.
I've turned.
I gotta try that.
I've turned people different colors. I have glued people to trees.
Okay.
That one didn't have a pun. It was just funny to me.
Yeah. Just gluing them to trees. All right. Did they get barking mad?
Yeah, you shouldn't be a comic.
Quit while you're ahead.
All right. Fair.
Yeah, on the very back, I'm like, ha ha.
God.
It was trying to laugh like that.
Oh God, no! Not my street cred, no! She's gonna be like, all right, well, I mean, did you have any sort of harsh feeling towards the queen?
What? No, she's our queen.
Okay.
Why would I be harsh?
I don't know. Some people are not happy with her.
No. Well, to be honest, I couldn't care anything about anyone that's here. I just want to go back to eating berries and pranking people as they walk by.
That's fair. All right. I'm good with my questioning, but I don't know if she has more questions for
She's
you.
asleep.
Okay.
She's sitting there.
She's asleep. And then I'll be like, I think your friend was looking for you though.
Okay.
You still have to wait for us. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Flies over to the goblin and starts hanging out, talking.
Cool. And then I'll go meet up with them.
Yeah.
I guess.
You guys at that time were speaking to Ruby?
Yes, me and anybody that wanted to join me.
Okay, who is joining?
Not
We were
I.
going to go talk to the
Rune will go.
Yeah, Barklee
Which
and
one's Ruby
Rexis.
again?
That's Jack's mom.
Crystal.
My mom.
Oh, Jackie's mom? Yeah, no, I want to be there.
Okay. So we're gonna talk to Jackie's mom, and then wherever you guys are going next, and then
husband.
we'll see the husband. Okay.
His mom.
Alright. So yeah, you'll see Ruby. She's kind of in a very nice armchair, and she, at this point, what would she be doing? Probably just bored of everything that's been happening, and just like looking at everything that's transpiring in front of her, and maybe have a wine of glass. Wine of glass.
The
right?
wine of glass,
wine of
yeah.
glass.
Can I backtrack?
Yeah.
I don't wanna. I guess they can go, both of them. I'll split up again. I'll go to the balcony where the husband and the queen elves
Okay.
are sitting.
Okay, no problem.
I'll investigate that area.
So you guys approach Ruby. Well, how can I help y'all?
Hey there, Miss Ruby. I have 2 questions to start
Yeah.
us off. 1, what time is it? And 2, how long have we been at this for?
Time? Oh gosh, it'd be 9:29 at night, and I think we've been doing this for a couple hours. It's good on you to keep track of time. It's very important.
I have a theory I'm kicking around, but thank you. Your answer has been noted. Maevis, take it away.
Ruby, I hope that we're not going to offend you in any way, but we have to ask everyone these questions.
Yeah, of
We're on the
course.
council. Where were you whenever? Where were you about a couple minutes before? Maybe an
Oh.
hour before she fell and died.
Well, me and my daughter, we were just chit-chatting up there. Kind of points to the place right before it got destroyed when Rexis broke through.
Also, who all really has a motive to kill her?
Ooh, I was gonna ask that.
I
Who
mean,
all has
shoot,
motive?
everybody should have motive to kill her. I mean, everyone wants to expand their area. Everyone wants more rights for their people, food, shelter, protection. I mean, a ever-encroaching Shadowfell. I mean, who doesn't want more stuff? And she was the one that kind of said yay or nay.
Who was she more biased toward? Who was she like, oh, I really like you, I'm gonna give you what you want. Because it aligns with what I want.
Other than herself?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it'll be,
Who would have
probably me.
you?
Yeah.
I heard she wasn't going to expand your domain, though.
No. Doesn't mean we didn't get any more resources, though.
What kind of resources?
More gods. More sharks.
The Queen of Elves gave you more sharks.
Yeah. Yeah, how hard it is to train sharks?
Oh, so they train them. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant they just created them, and I didn't know elves could do that. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Them sea elves, they're pretty tricky.
Okay. I'm going to be quite frank here, I'm sorry. Did you have a motive to kill her? I'm not gonna do like the mind games and the bullshit with you.
No?
Really.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna look at Ash. And she's gonna look back at you. Oh, you're just fucking with me, because obviously you had a motive. I just want to know what your motive was. I'm not saying it was you.
I mean, I didn't have a motive to kill her. I didn't want to kill her.
What does that even mean? You're saying so much without saying anything.
It means I didn't want to kill her. No, do I have a necessity for her to be dead?
Interesting.
You didn't want to. You needed to.
I just don't have it in me right now. Okay.
Look,
Can I insight her, please?
Yeah, of course.
I'm being a terrible bad cop.
That's gonna be a 26? No, 25, sorry.
The first above 20 roll got
Yay! 25.
the whole game.
25.
You don't think that she's lying to you? I mean, not having a motive?
That's a lie. Obviously, they all have motives. Because it's kind of like, if she didn't do it, but just tell me what. Because common sense-wise, we're in politics. You
Yeah.
should know that everyone has a motive,
Yeah,
including yourself. Why
She
aren't you
might
just telling me?
She might not believe it herself that she doesn't have a motive. Like, why would I kill her? Why would I be the bad guy in the situation?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't think that she is incriminating herself at all?
Okay. I'm not at all trying to disrespect. It's just we have to check it. We have to check everyone, and it wouldn't be fair if we didn't ask you the same questions. We
Oh, I
ask everyone else
understand.
just because we like you more.
Oh, I understand. And I appreciate that you like me more.
Well, obviously, you're the only one that's not insufferable.
Yeah, fucking
Adam
makes sense.
off Crystal. I
Yes.
have fun.
Yes, of course.
In this hypothetical scenario,
Yeah?
harpoon to your heart, you have to pick one person in this room that you think, in your opinion, is
Yeah.
most likely to have done it. Who would you finger? Pun half intended.
Who would Ruby off Crystal Finger?
So,
Yeah.
we got the husband, we got the goblin, we got the pixie, and we got the other elf.
Right. Of the available subject matter, who do you think, in your humble royal opinion?
I would probably say the husband because that'll be a more interesting story.
That would be a more interesting story.
Yep, that's what she said.
Okay. Okay, I can work with that.
I kept my face
All right,
up so
Maevis.
it wouldn't look weird.
We got a good thing going. Let's go to the next one.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. I was busy defending myself.
I said we got a good thing going. Let's go to the next suspect.
Very well, and I really do hope we didn't offend you.
No, not at all. It would offend me if you did not question me.
See, that's what I'm saying. She's the only one that is not fucking insufferable.
Yeah, also, like, why would she invite her daughter and her daughter's friends to a play where she was going to actively murder someone? Like, let's be fucking real.
Well, let's be real. To be honest, she might think that we'd be biased and not even investigate us. That is kind of smart if she did do that.
Yeah, you could also have a alibi.
True. Your daughter does make a very good alibi. Okay.
She also makes she makes a good alibi, but she makes a better assassin.
Really?
Is she
I'm just
a
kidding.
suspect? No.
I'm joking, obviously. I wouldn't accept her in our group if she
Oh, no,
wasn't.
her daughter's really good at killing people.
Oh yeah, she's good. Yeah.
Of course she
Yeah.
is. Of course. And she doesn't smell like a wet dog, so I appreciate that.
I'm way across the room and just
You don't smell like a wet dog. You smell
No,
like...
Neff smells like a wet dog. It's my other character. She loves me and hates me. I love it.
Very well. Well, we'll be in touch, darling. Mwah, mwah.
Okay, so
I was peeing whenever she had her conversation with the pixie, so she probably got way more than I did. So I don't know what was said.
there was the husband, right?
Well, the pixie said that she thought that she saw the elf couple,
saw the-
king and queen.
Well, you don't know that
backstage.
yet.
Okay.
But now, Charis.
None of us know that, only Jackie knows that.
Yeah.
As we head to the husband, who's sobbing and grieving still over his beloved on the stage, you still see the stage production and everything. You still see
Poetic
the effects of the dancing lights that have not been turned off. What do we do?
I am going to open with an absolute haymaker.
Okay.
Okay,
Wasn't
and that is.
bad.
Oh, you weren't gonna do that? Wait. I've got an idea, and it's totally out of left field.
Alright.
But Rexis was like, I was not gonna do that.
I was gonna talk to him first, run and see if I could insight it. Like, does it feel like his sadness is genuine? And then 2, do I see any kind of smaller blade than a sword?
Oh, okay.
Okay, Rexis, be the good cop. There you go. Do that. I'll wait.
So, how are we starting this conversation?
I know this is a trying time for you, so I'm going to try to keep this as brief as possible. First off, how are you doing? I know it's not great right now, but are you holding together, bud? Do you need some meat or maybe a tissue?
I think I just need to be left alone right now.
And I would love to do nothing more than that, but got to talk to everybody, friend.
Yeah, do your thing.
So, did your wife mention anything? Did the queen mention anything to you prior to her leaving?
No, she said she had to take care of something, but I don't know what that was. It's something. Anytime that it has to do with the council, she doesn't explain things to me. She just doesn't.
I get that. You are more of a... looking at you, you are definitely like a trophy husband. I'd mount you on the wall. Anyways, what I was saying though, the whole time I'm trying to gauge does he seem genuinely sad?
Well, give me a insight check for sure.
Yay, +2 with advantage. That's... Come on, stop. You know what?
I'm gonna use my dice thing.
Okay, then we'll take the 16 and if there's got anything. We're gonna take that 16 +2 is 18.
You think he's legitimately? I mean, he is sad for sure. You don't think he's hiding anything? He's answering truthfully. He's only staring at her face. He's legitimately mourning her.
Do I see any smaller blade on him?
You do not see anything other than the ceremonial longsword he has.
Got it. Well, I will leave you to it then.
There might be a smaller sword inside of the sword.
Yeah. Do you see any empty scabbards or anything?
On him, no.
Does anybody have any any of the conversation? Have we noticed anybody missing a weapon from their scabbard or anything?
Ooh. Y'all can roll me a perception check.
Because I'm pretty sure they would have ditched the weapon.
10.
Sorry.
That will be a 26.
27.
Okay.
13.
25.
Okay.
25, 26, 27. Look at us.
14.
Okay.
Got that vibe.
I mean, there's weapons that are broken here, and Rex maybe, Moonstrike, sorry, maybe you found no, this is a prop sword. You're not finding anything, but on this side, you do find tucked away a small. I'm trying to give different clues so you guys like all found something.
Stars, this here is the murder weapon.
We did find a dagger, but it'll be a dagger the size of a small creature. So Pixie could probably use it, a goblin can probably use it, Senna can probably use it. Buns might be a little bit big.
Okay.
Like, Barklee's probably too big to use this.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's
Yeah.
you found a sheath, and the sheath is the leather would be browns and gold intertwined, and the only person that has a brown and gold pouch and belt is the Pixie.
So Pixie was setting up the husband?
I think we're forgetting one very important detail.
Which would be?
That the poison tricks all who witness the dead body that they are well and truly dead.
No, it
It
tricks
tricks
magic into thinking the body's well and truly dead, except for...
So you can cast a revival spell.
I thought the poison was being used as an out so that husband could be like, oh no, I'm genuinely sad.
No,
No, I mean, it's where you can't revivify.
exactly, yeah.
God.
Only true resurrection.
I always
Only
take the
true
stabber to
resurrection.
you.
Yes. You tried to revive her, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
the game,
Okay, yeah, I was missing.
Yeah.
The scabbard. It's golden brown. And who else here is the only one that has the golden brown belt?
I'm gonna stage. I'm whispering to my party, but I'm not doing that on stream.
Of course, of course.
And I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be like. The Pixie said that they saw a couple before the place started, or the couple. Did she say? Remind me
The
how.
Pixie said that they were like, well, like she went to go get popcorn, and then they went to go get wine, and then the Queen and the King they went backstage.
Yeah,
I don't know what
the
they
King
were
and
doing.
the Queen went backstage before the play started.
So you can probably, once we get the pixie, you can probably add obstruction as a charge then, because they were probably lying.
More than likely.
To throw the husband under the bus, because we all know it's always the husband.
Well, the fact that Rune, you did tell us that the Goblin and Pixie were invisible, right?
Yes. That's why you knew that he was,
Right.
even without insight, you knew that he was lying.
Right.
When he said that.
You're right. So, and I'm gonna say, so the Goblin lied about never being invisible. Pixie is trying to cast doubt on the husband.
Rexis,
They're together all the time.
why were you going to say that?
I wanted to ask the husband how long he had been, how long had his wife been away from him?
Good question.
I also have a question.
Like, when obviously that she was not in the box when this happened, so how long had she been away prior to that? Like, was it...
That she went to. What did she say to him? I'm trying to get my facts straight.
Get some fresh air?
She went to. She told him that she had to take care of some matters with the fake court, and that 30 minutes passed. He's guesstimating, and then he saw her fall.
So she never
30
did that.
minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
That's a
She never-
lot of time.
Are you with us right now, Rexis? Just confirm.
Yeah, I was... like, I'm just assuming that he would have asked that while he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
still talking.
100%. Yeah.
I've
Had one more question.
Yes. What's up?
I wanted to ask him if anybody had come up to see them while they were in the box.
Oh, good question. No, they were pretty much by themselves.
Like from the time they
From the
walked
time
in
they-
until she had to walk away.
Yes, no one interrupted them at all.
Okay.
I feel as though what Jeremiah said earlier. The most obvious
Jeremiah.
one. Yes, you, as the player.
Jeremiah.
Yes,
I'm
the
saying,
player.
I'm saying the player. I'm just using my voice, but I don't lose it.
Okay.
That's right, that the most obvious one, because we overthink everything, is the... I'm just going to turn to Rexis now. How would you like to interrogate a goblin by holding him upside down while we threaten to stab him? And a pixie, while you're at... You have 2 arms.
Like, you see him start rubbing his hands, like, alright, this is go time.
Aww.
I can mage hand the pixie.
Do you have it in you to torture?
He's gonna go like this. He's just gonna clutch his fist and then go like lightning will blow on his jaw.
Jackie, you grew up here. Where's a private room we can take you to? You didn't sneak off to go make out and have sex. Like, where's the private rooms?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry. Took me a second.
Where did you go to have sex in high school?
Right there!
Thank you.
Right here! I don't know.
Where's the conversation pit? Come on.
Where did you and your high school boyfriend go off? Or girlfriend?
Or get off.
Orgy.
Group of them, yes.
Okay,
Orgy.
where's the orgy room then?
Right there.
As you guys go into the room and kind of like open it up, it would be just like an office, pretty much.
Smell musky.
Yeah.
Why does everything seem like it's covered in Scotch Guard?
It's like you walk in and your eyes are burning.
Yeah. As you open
been a
the door,
while.
you just see Lady Eaglet. She's just like the wall kind of turns around. She's like as the door's turning around, the wall, sorry, and it looks like she's just grabbing like a Ninetales. Are we all celebrating? What's happening?
Oh no, we were just going to have a private conversation with someone in here.
An actual conversation?
An actual one. Unfortunately, we're working, but when we're done, maybe.
That is.
You might like
but
the
can
sounds, though, if
can
you
I
want to
borrow
listen
that?
from the other side of the wall.
Thanks, babe. Like, and he just straight up borrows the Cat of Ninetales. All right, you hang on to this. I'm gonna go grab that goblin.
Oh,
I'm not touching that.
do you need... Don't be silence around you guys. Don't worry, I'll let you work. And as she goes out, she's gonna cast a little dome of silence outside of the barrier, so you guys
Nice.
have
Lovely.
privacy.
Okay.
Someone
Okay.
needs to go grab.
Yeah.
I can go because
Yeah.
who
Okay.
can see invisible things?
I can if I cast it. It's probably gone by now. It's an hour.
Yeah, I would say it's gone. Yeah, for sure.
I can see them if they're close. But
Yeah, I can.
Did they go invisible?
I have to assume
At the beginning
I
of the
can cast
fight,
it again.
he cast the invisibility to see the invisible stalkers, and that's when he saw the goblin and the pixie
He's
beast.
wondering if they went invisible again.
I can
Yeah,
cast
I
it.
can
I can
they-
cast
Oh
it
no,
again.
they're
problem.
visible.
They're
right now.
visible right now? Okay.
Yeah, I just walk up and grab
Yeah, I
them.
have
Um,
those.
Both
Before,
on screen. Yeah.
before we do anything, I'm just going to grab everybody and be like, all right, the fact that she just cast a dome of silence, or
Cone of silence.
yeah, the fact that she
What?
just the fact that she
What?
just stop it.
Can't hear you.
The fact that she just casted this spell around this area kind of makes me suspicious that something's going to happen out there that we're not going to be able to hear.
Well, one
You're
of us.
one-
Perfect. Why don't you stay out then?
Why were you
I
wondering
wanted
why
to
she
be
would
part
cast
of
the
the
cone of silence over the
Fine.
orgy room?
Look, I've.
Wait, we can't hear what's happening outside bubble, or they can't hear what's happening.
They can hear
inside
what's
bubble.
happening in your area.
But we can hear.
We can.
Does Jackie know the difference? Probably not.
With a little bit of
I would
voyeurism
say-
for you.
we can
I
hear
would
it.
say yes, you can hear them. Yeah.
Okay.
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 I think that's how that
There-
works.
So it is good for obfuscating what we are doing, but we can still hear action.
I think
Okay,
that's how that
perfect.
works. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Because I just want to make sure. Because you know.
I will then explain this to
The
Jackie
fact that-
because she
the
knows
fact
the
that-
spell stuff so good, and I'm pretty good at
The
magic.
fact that Maevis had that vision when she drank her blood makes me like want to be like, this bitch ain't kosher.
I feel like that's half of the politicians, though.
That's
They'd be happy
all
when each other died.
politicians.
Yeah. So I feel like it really wasn't that much of a, how do you say, smoking
Oh.
gun.
I don't know
Okay.
if you gonna
Yes.
reverse it or whatnot, but dome of silence is whoever's inside of the dome.
Yeah,
silence.
It's
Like,
his
we
homebrew
can't
spell.
talk each other, or unless that's your.
He's doing his
I
homebrew
agree.
thing, guys.
doing it in a weird way to
Okay.
do a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get smart.
She's
Yeah.
Let's not rules
Yeah.
lawyer the DM,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm just double checking if that's what.
Yeah, no, that's my job, Jeremiah. God.
He's trying to.
We're in a cone of
We are
silence.
overthinking this again.
Yeah.
Rexis grabs
Loud
the goblin.
noises.
Yeah, grab goblin.
And the
Uh,
pixie, did
okay.
you grab the pixie as
I got
well?
them both.
I
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
meant
goblin and pixies.
Okay.
Boom.
As
This is already
Rexis
scary.
is bringing
Oh,
in
God.
the goblin,
What we're talking
I'm
about?
going as Rexis is bringing in the goblin, I'm going to say to the party, like, outside of the goblin's ability to hear currently, I'm going to say, my torture implements can literally only work on the goblin. If my experience rings true, it's just not gonna work on the pixie.
I mean,
So,
I could
just
just tear
wanna-
off. We could just tear off the pixie's wings.
Yeah, I can do that easily.
It's
Like,
fucking easy as hell. What do you mean? We don't need fucking magic
We
to
can
do that.
take one out of the goblin's book and pee on it.
It probably like that. It seems like a pervert.
Okay,
So-
well we could just drown it.
And pee, like they're getting even weirder.
Waterboard. I don't know.
Okay, you're being disturbing. I just said to rip off its wings.
As you guys bring both of the individuals into the room, with your own privacy, what does we do?
first off, you two have been lying a lot, and there's a lot of mounting evidence against you. And we've all collected it here now, and you're going to have to come clean, or I am going to start shaking you like a baby.
You see the guy look, whoa. This came out completely
Did we
out of
give
left
you
field.
permission to speak?
I shake him
We
a
are
little bit.
conducting an investigation.
The pixie's just quiet as a fucking
No.
mouse.
Jackie, do you want to explain the evidence that you found?
Oh, I wasn't going to explain the evidence to them. I'm going to give you
yeah,
a chance.
Let them dig their own grave.
You're about to come clean, and the first one to tell me the truth gets to live.
Only one of you get to live.
The goblin says only one. Then he did it, obviously. The pixie's just like, what the fuck?
And
Insight.
whoever lies the hardest
Insight.
will also be violently,
Insight, yeah.
psychically tortured before death.
And then I got
Jeremiah
Jeremiah
advantage, so I can. That's what I'm hoping for.
Nope, I...
Jeez.
God, I'm rolling like ass tonight.
Okay, so that's
Well,
That's
it's
a
always
12. I just got a 12. I rolled a 2. I have a plus 10.
18.
The goblin is trying to save his ass for sure. The pixie's being very reserved.
I squeeze the pixie a little bit harder. Like,
Squeeze that pixie. I don't know.
Just grunts.
like. I have to tell you, my gut is leaning towards this pixie. As much as I would love to just treat you like a sack of potatoes, Mr. Goblin,
Please don't.
I think your friend here has some more explaining to do.
Yeah, we're not even friends. I don't even know his first name.
Okay, once again. What was
Stop
his name again?
lying.
What
What was his name?
Udred.
Udra.
Udred?
Yes.
Udred. You said you've never been invisible. That's a fucking lie. We can see invisible people, and you were invisible during the elementals. So, did you know the attack was coming? Yes or no? How the fuck did you not know? Why?
And
What were
bear
you
in
doing?
mind, if you lie, I'm gonna make it hurt this time.
I saw them and then I got scared and then he said, "Oh, don't worry." And then we were invisible and then I almost peed
Interesting.
myself.
And you were
Your
laughing.
poisonous pee.
No, I got that checked.
But you were laughing?
I mean, yeah, it's a little funny.
I mean, I can't blame him for that. It was kind of funny to watch her just like a sack of potatoes.
No,
What?
No. What?
What? What were you about to say?
nothing.
No, say it now.
Squeeze. Like,
This would be the goblins who's
Yeah,
like,
as you just see like the arms from my back just begin to
I'm
spread out.
gonna pull my dagger out. I don't know if I had it out or not, so I'm holding my dagger up.
at
I'm gonna
this
spend a key point
point,
for that.
Rexis, can you give me a charisma saving throw?
Oh
DC
shit.
13.
Who's casting?
The pixie.
She's pissed.
I am intently looking at the goblin because that's where would I have any inclination
Sure.
that Pixie is casting?
Sure.
I am
Okay.
going to counterspell.
As you see your friend, like, eyes turn, like, ah, shit, you've seen this before at Maevis' encounters with their family. That Pixie's charming your friend, and then you counter it.
100% counterspell 5th
Okay.
level.
Which gets countered immediately. The Pixie just, like, looking around like, I didn't do anything.
I am going to shove the Rod of the Pact Keeper into the Pixie's forehead.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm going to say, start talking now.
I just-
Power word pain.
Okay. I was about to say, if Rexis has got them in their hand like this, and I imagine he just takes his thumb and he just starts.
As you're doing that, and then power word pain, which at this point, based on their HP, I think they're both almost equivalently the same amount. That was an 8 total.
If the target has 100 hit points or fewer, it is subject to crippling pain.
Yes, they are at this current moment unable to speak due to the amount of pain they are in. The goblin is doing his best not to laugh.
Watching.
Yes, but he's laughing.
What did the Pixies did you know anything about the Pixies' plans on murdering the Queen? Are you a traitor as well?
No, but it's funny.
Insight.
Yeah, well, he's like,
I did my arms. I chose for my special ability is going to be Wisdom of the Spirit, so I have advantage on Insight and
18.
Intimidation checks.
oh, okay,
With my arms out, and I have 10 minutes of that.
okay.
Please, no twos! I'm begging you! Well, roll dig. 21.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I wasn't laughing though.
Dog, we have not been rolling well over here.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Oh yeah, that's
21 is not bad.
You don't think he's a traitor, and you honestly think he's just an asshole.
Yeah.
I respect it, okay.
I'm gonna be like,
I can vibe with it.
How...
I think it's just the pixie.
I think it's just the Pixie, however. You can stay and watch if you want.
Okay. I mean, what you're not gonna kill
If
me?
your penis comes out though, I'm killing you.
No.
You want not to get off to this.
Oh, no, I'm not that weird.
Okay,
Oh.
good.
But, I mean, looks around. It is funny, right? He killed the queen with air. His name is Wind. I get it.
You see her eyes just roll
I
to the
get
back
it.
of her head. The fucking punchline.
I get it. I think it was funny.
TikTok.
Can I torture him
TikTok.
anyway?
Come on, no, we have to stay on track. We'll go back to the Pixie. So how long is the Pixie going to be riding in pain? Because it's a little...
10 minutes?
While the target is affected by crippling pain, any speed it has can be no higher than 10 feet. The target also has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, other than Constitution saving throws. Finally, if the target tries to cast a spell, it must first succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or the casting fails and the spell is wasted. The target suffering this pain can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, the pain ends.
I'm just going to kind of like squat down a little bit and like do this with my hands, like... And then as it's from pain, be like...
I will note, can still talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's an absolutely existential amount.
Well,
They-
as I'm down like this, I just...
In between
All
your
of this-
screens.
All this pain could just end. Who are you working
Yeah,
for?
who put you up to
We
it?
know that you're not smart enough to do this on your own. It's okay. It's not your fault.
They're just screaming, it's my idea, it's my idea.
Insight.
Sure.
Inside. I have advantage.
Yes.
I'm gonna use the.
I
I'm gonna use the big die and the
It's
miniature
just
die.
more of
Did you
a-
get a nat?
21.
I'm
Nah,
not
No, I didn't
inside.
get a 20. A nat 20. I got a
I'm not
21.
inside of the
I got
I'll
25.
be outside the door because what if something happens outside?
Okay.
Jackie has the other one, and I am proactively casting see invisibility right
Okay.
now as well.
Seems
in
like
case they
casted.
run
10
away.
and
Outside.
11.
Got it.
I
Yeah,
got-
once you go outside, you hear them talking, grieving, all of
Yeah, I mean it's fine.
Okay.
We have the
rock down.
coiny talkie in case I need to
Okay.
conversation.
25, 21. Do you believe the amount of pain and then the additional pain that Rexis is causing? They can't flee. Their only spell and hope was gone. One of their so-called friends is literally laughing at their pain. They have no cards to pull.
It was just me. It was just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. But why, darling? Why would you cause us all this trouble and yourself all this trouble?
It was for a joke.
You just see like her eyes go wild. A joke, you say?
It was supposed to be funny, just screaming in pain.
So,
If the twins noticed my pranks, they could notice this one.
killing a member of their council they appointed, they thought that would have been funny?
I thought it was funny, as they're crying in pain.
All right.
Why would it be funny? Why? Were you angry at her?
In their grieving and groaning and crying, all they say is wind.
Wind.
Yeah.
Their name.
By the way, feel free to roll a con save. Like
I did. I rolled
every
5, and not a single one was above a 10.
So it's just table wide on this.
The entire
By
table,
the
man.
way, if you at any point in time hit a 19, that is the pass. This spell lasts for.
I'm gonna just kind of put my hand on Rexis and be like, I think you can pop your thumb off of him. I want to hear.
This
what he has to say
spell
for this.
continues lasting until they pass a Constitution saving throw, which is the only thing that they do not have advantage. I actually cannot turn this off.
It is a power word.
Power pain?
I used one of the celestial no-no words.
Why don't we just,
I don't let go, but I do take my thumb off of their head.
Okay.
why don't we just kind of pick
Oh,
them
yeah,
up
that's
while
all
they're
I
in this
said.
much pain and then kind of like walk around while they're confessing, make it a lot easier on ourselves.
Yeah, I take it. I basically outside of the Kona thing. I just walk it straight over to Cinna and Bun and be like, he confessed.
One of them was sleeping, the other one was just like cleaning their armor by licking it. And like, as you guys solve the case, Cinna looks at Buns. Great job. You are such a good detective. No, you're the detective. And they start congratulating themselves.
Oh my god.
Right.
This
So
is
am I
much,
clear
so
to
much like
kill
cops. So much like cops.
What? No, we're gonna have to take him to court, fake court. And punishment worse than death.
What's the punishment?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, there's no death.
Are we
Then how
gonna
do you
come
know
to
it's worse
justify?
than
Because
death?
we have a whole world to save.
I was thinking about it. When you die, you just go to a different place and another god like rewards you.
Look, like I can save us all like a lot of time and probably money, depending on how your court system is run. If you just let me just get some like hand training in here, I can just squeeze them.
I'm gonna tap you while you're saying that, and then I'm gonna tiptoe to reach to your ear.
I like lean down,
I
obviously.
was like, remember we need a name for the heads.
1 second, real quick. I walk back into the cone of silence.
I'm just so confused. What's your...
Look,
What's their name?
like without doing anything, I'm like, look, I'll let you go. I'll in fact give you over to them, and I will not do another thing to harm you. But I want to know your true name.
And then we'll end the spell. What's your true name, darling?
Or I can keep going, and let's be real here. I have the advantage on this. You are not going to be able to get away while I pluck your tiny little arms and legs off one by one before I get to your wings.
I try to see if I roll out
I'm
of
already
the
in-
spell,
yeah.
but no, it was a 15 plus 1, 16.
I'm already inside
it's
too. I'm
still a
gonna
fail.
try to intimidate.
This
I
is
do
a-
have
yeah,
a-
this is-
I
Yeah,
have an
intimidation, and I have
question.
advantage on that.
I also have...
Can I dispel
Yes.
magic power word pain?
Yeah, you can end the effect of it.
I can end the effect with dispel magic.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, then
Hold-
after seeing this thing writhe and obviously desperately attempt to,
Hold. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Do
were
whatever
you
you're
gonna
gonna do. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I can turn. I'm just gonna turn and be like, oh yeah, I can dispel magic this whenever. Like,
Okay.
y'all do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You saying like, well, we'll just end it if you just tell us your name,
Yeah.
your true name, and his no harm, no foul. And then they still have to prove it in a court of law that you did it. And all they have is a coerced confession.
You just hear in the screams and the pain, fine, you can have ease in your contracts, whatever. And they scream, Naja Allah.
Write that down. Somebody.
Okay, someone. Okay.
Insight.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be inciting that as well while you write it down.
Fuck.
This is also a
Nope.
confession given under very heavy duress.
Oh, I rolled
They
two
have
14s, so
no
24.
obligation to give us the truth here.
Yes,
16 for insight.
You all believe that it's real. Not only was because of them saying it, but there was a glimmer of like crackling magic
What?
when
how do you spell it?
I will.
Yeah, can you just post it in Discord?
Yes, please.
I will type it in Discord.
Thank
Perfect.
You.
Yay!
Perfect. Oh, Rune, you're so smart.
Thank you, because I was about to just like.
He's gonna. He is gonna smile, but it's a robot.
You're so smart.
He's because he always has his mask on, and it will go down, and you'll see his.
Oh, Ash. Fuck, I forgot. You
And-
can end it. End the spell.
And his teeth is like jagged. Square
Yeah,
jagged.
and the spell.
We have to keep our end of the
Got it.
bargain.
And,
We did
and
make a
I am
deal.
going to point rod and dispel magic. My own power word page.
You dispel that magic.
And I
And-
walk it
Yes.
back out there just in a bun and be like, all right, these all yours, officers.
Just crying in pain, like, all right, book him.
I'm gonna call over himself. He's like, good job
Like,
to Cena and
To the
Bun.
two cops. You solved the
with
mystery.
with 2 cheats for them.
as soon as they
Yeah.
say book him, Rex just starts getting a book like he's gonna like smash it on him.
I just put my hand on you. And
They
No,
they
that's not
Druid
good.
craft handcuffs on them, and then they both picked up the pixie on one hand and another hand. And as they were leaving, you just hear a dun dun dun, and like sitcom music start playing in the background.
oh, I imagine the dun dun.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Walk out of the orgy room and
I was like,
The boomerang gets flown. As one flies over, the pixie still in the handcuffs, like ah, as they kind of grab it.
This is the criminal special investigation.
This is special investigation.
They investigate
You are
particularly
their
heinous
story.
crimes.
So we're gonna end our game here.
Investigation units.
Solving the case.
Can I say one thing
Of
before we
course.
end it? Jackie's gonna look at you all of you and be like, "What the hell was that about?" She didn't know.
That's right, you weren't in the code.
She doesn't. No. She doesn't know why you needed his name.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
we will explain on the walk.
Rexis takes back the nine tails and walks back over to Igla and
Yep.
she's like,
Hey, baby.
these were very useful.
I'm glad, and they're gonna be useful when I get home.
Oh God.
He does like a.
She doesn't flinch, move, or anything, and for some reason that's even hotter.
That's
Yes.
even hotter.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Rex, are you just gonna go have a quickie or something so we can get going?
No, I got to wait for it. You know, it's gonna make it better. You know, kind of like that trepidation, kind of like a erection, if you will.
oh Lord.
No, I don't know. But
Oh, that's right. You're lacking the parts. How do I put this? Like you're scaroused.
Let's just go, guys.
As we
But
move-
wait, I can explain. Like, and he just chases it, walks after
As-
her.
I just put my arm around Constantine and just start walking.
we move.
Constantine, you know what I'm talking about, man.
He
Like,
turns into
As we move forward,
He's like this.
you will. Ruby will will take you guys back to her palace with the entire time discussing that we were supposed to discuss how to get you guys out of the wilds, but we can't now because the queen is dead.
Fuck!
And with that,
We
we're
got the
going
name.
to
Fucking hands.
start our game after you guys have fully rested, all that jazz,
Good.
and you guys just resting outside of the palace, and just recuperating, and we're going to see where we move on from here.
Well, we need to finish with the hags for naps.
Yeah.
We do need to have that conclusion done. But it seems, even though you guys have that name, no one has been knocking on any doors or anything. But
What?
you have a name.
What does knocking on doors have to do with it?
You haven't knocked on the door.
don't know
I
if
couldn't figure out a way to say, we're ending the game here and we're going to continue on with, like, how you guys tell them the name.
Yeah.
Neff
But
was
I also
nowhere
don't
around.
want to just be like, alright, next game is literally where we just ended. And then the next game is literally where we just ended. Because time has to also
Yeah.
pass. So, time will pass.
Sounds good.
Alright. We're gonna end it here. Please don't forget to be kind to one another. Please don't forget to take care of each other. We'll see
Bye
you
guys,
guys
thank
on
you
the
for
next one.
tuning in.
Bye. Sorry, I got a little raunchy.